Oh, good morning, guys. This is the second video I'm doing because I did one on the camera. I really didn't want to go live. I really didn't want to do that, but I don't really have a camera that I can do it per se. I tried on my phone, but it kept going dim in and out. This is to let I don't got many subscribers know that I'm doing fine because it's been a long time since I've been updating anything about what's been going on. Sorry about the way the picture looks. But anyway, to update you, it is 13 months off Klonopin, cold turkey. I wouldn't say it's cold turkey because I crossed over to the Suboxen. I was given a choice of Valium or Xanax, which after you do that, it still doesn't mean you're going to be fine because you still got to go through withdrawals until you get stabilized on the volume or the Xanax, which I didn't want any part of because I still have to get off of the volume or the Xanax, but I chose Suboxen. It's still the same thing. Anyway, since I know Suboxen and I know how it works, I gave that a chance. I started October the 11th after a crucial 7 weeks fucking mind-torturing withdrawals. I thought I wanted to die. No, I didn't think I wanted to die. I wanted to die. That's how awful it was, guys. It is no walk in the park. I was very upset because, as you know from some of my videos, I was coming off the Suboxen. This all started from coming off of the Suboxen. Simple, right? I was taking this little blue pill, which I thought was part of my antidepressant combo, whatever. I didn't know anything about it. I was 8 months clean off the Suboxen, and I stopped taking this blue pill. All of a sudden, everything went berserk. Berserk. I ran to the doctor, told him what's going on. He's still telling me I'm withdrawing from Suboxen. Impossible. It's been 8 months. After 90 days, I was all right. I went through the pause. 5 weeks of the kratom, 7 or 8 days of the kratom withdrawal. That was mild. There was some good day, bad day, but not as mind torturing or mind fuck as it was with the Klonopin. Anyway, didn't know anything about Klonopin, folks. Yo, I don't recommend that shit to nobody. It was horrible. I don't even hardly remember the month of August and September. They were a fucking blur. I don't know how I fucking made it. October the 11th, that's when I gave up and I ran unscheduled appointment to my doctor, burst into his office and told him I will not keep going through this torture. What's going on? Oh, it's a Klonopin. I didn't even know what that shit was. I told him, how do I get off it? He said, I'm going to put you back in the Suboxen. Me knowing, because I was naive, I don't know shit. I should have tapered. But I'm glad it didn't go that way after the fog lifted. I'm glad it didn't go that way because I don't know nothing about tapering. And from what I hear, you're still going through withdrawals. As you go down, you feel better. You wait 2 weeks, you go back down, more torture, back down. Fucking roller coaster, guys. Roller coaster. Don't underestimate this freaking drug. Some people might say, why would you, after 8 months, go back to Suboxen? Boom. The Klonopin. That was the issue. I refused to sit and be tortured for 3-4 years. I can't do that, folks. I can't do that. I even aged in a fucking year and a half. I aged quicker. Tons of weight was gone. I couldn't eat. There would be days that I ate only to make sure I didn't pass out. Had no appetite, had nothing. Couldn't sleep, couldn't eat, couldn't work, I couldn't do it anymore. That torture for a human being is unrealistic. And that little blue pill did it for me. I was very upset because I did the Suboxen. I survived through it. I made it. I know I can get off it. So I told him, give me the Suboxen. Let me try that. Folks, it took me 2 months to stabilize from the Suboxen. It wasn't working. I thought I was going to die. I was like, if this don't work, well, what am I going to do? Finally, it started subsiding after 2 months. December was when I started feeling better. Not great. I still was fucked up. I was fucked up. Last pill was in June of Klonopin. I was fucked up. I don't know if I was going through the pause. Fucked up. All the way from last year till now, July 3rd was when the fog lifted. There's moments in the Klonopin withdrawal where you have waves, where waves are like full withdrawal. Could last from anywhere. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 week, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 months, 7 months. You could be sick for months on end until it finally breaks. When it finally breaks, you have some days of comfortness. where you think you're all right and you beat this, you got this. Bang, here come the wave. That's why they call them the wave. It comes out of fucking nowhere. I couldn't understand. I got on the forum benzodiazepine recovery program for for people who are going through this stuff. That's where I started fully understanding what the hell Klonopin was all about. It's a mind torturing fucking. Okay, it is torture. And sometimes I read all of it, but sometimes I gotta stop myself from reading it because you got people that are 38 months still going through withdrawals. Serious withdrawals, folks. Some people think they're never gonna recover. Could you believe feeling that torture? It's like coming off of heroin 1,000 times more, coming off of methadone cold turkey 1,000 more. It's apprehensible. It took 2 months for me to get at least feel a little better where I could be able to get out of the bed and brush my teeth. You can't brush your teeth. You can't take a shower. You can't clean. My poor dog was shitting all over the house. I ain't embarrassed to say I couldn't do it. I couldn't even clean my dog shit. But I made sure that I crawled to give him his food because I didn't want him to die because I couldn't get him to feed him. I couldn't feed myself, let alone a dog. But I made sure God gave me the strength to feed him. Anyway, long story short, I won't make this long, folks. It's been a hell of a ride. It's still a ride. I'm in the window period as of July 3rd after a year trying to find some kind of comfort, some kind of peace. And this is while I'm on Suboxen, I was still feeling that way. Okay, not horrific, not torture, but I yet wasn't well. I wasn't well. No motivation. Didn't want to work. It's mind fucking. It's a mind fuck. Like I just wanted to give in. And finally, the doctor gave me Celexa. He's been giving me that since October. I don't take it. Finally, must have been a fine intervention, folks, because a week before July 3rd, I gave up. I said I can no longer keep feeling this way because he told me the Celexa, which is an SSRI, will help me through the withdrawals. I couldn't take it. I had withdrawals. They were moderate or mild, whichever. It was a discomfort. It still was playing a big part in my life. It was horrible. It was like feeling bad without being tortured. It was just like it wasn't me. So I started with the 20 milligrams for 2 days, and I cut to 20 milligrams for 2 days, and I cut to 5 milligrams because I was playing around with it. And it must have been a fine intervention, folks, because July 3rd I woke up and bang, I felt 100%. Let's say out of 100%, 75. I take that any day of the week because most of the time I felt like 55, 60%, not fully. I still didn't feel right. So far, today's July, 25th, 26th, I don't know. I feel 100% better. I feel like my strength is coming back. I feel like I'm brand new. But that has happened before where I have periods of windows, but they were shorter. They were only lasting 3 days. The fourth day, I was mindful. Sometime for a month, sometime for 2 months, sometime for 3. This went on for a whole year. This is the longest window period I have. I'm hoping that I'm fully recovered. But I have read where some people, it could be me too, I don't know, they go on for 6 months with a great window period and bang, the bitch comes back. Like, I don't know. I'm just going to go with the flow. I decided to just go with the flow. I used to be thinking of the next wave and shit. I stopped doing that because I was upsetting my body. I was making myself sick. I couldn't enjoy. So now I just wake up, go about my business, do what I got to do. I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm still out here. You know, quickly, I wanted to touch on some people would think, why, after 8 months being clean, would you go back to Suboxen? It would have been the same thing if you was in my shoes. Everybody's different. I didn't want to taper with volume. I didn't want to taper with Xanax. I still would have had to deal with getting off of those two. Same thing with Suboxen. I have to get off. But since I know Suboxen and it has worked well for me, I decided to go that route. There's no way I was going to do cold turkey. No way. No way. You think 3 years I'm going to be suffering on a couch? Some people can't even work, dude. No. I managed to start getting better, but not 100%. Now I feel like 90%. 90 fucking percent. It is not easy, guys. Okay. Sometimes I think, I hope this shit don't come back. When is it coming back? I'm going to leave that shit alone. I'm going to leave it alone because I don't want nothing upsetting me. You know, I don't want nothing upsetting me. I want to continue You know, my eating habits are not well. With Klonopin, anything fucking wakes up the monster. I feel like I still got a monster inside me, so I have to watch the sugar. I have to watch the carbohydrates. I have to watch the starch. I have to watch what I eat, what I drink, because sometimes if you drink a cup of coffee, it might bring the withdrawals back. If you eat MSG, you get in full blooms. You don't want anything could upset your whole body. So I barely hardly fucking eat. I eat just to like make sure that I have something, and I'm even careful about what I eat because I'm scared that it's gonna fucking blow me up. I don't have the benzo belly like I had. That's so uncomfortable walking around looking like I'm pregnant. I'm halfway there. I don't have such a big stomach, but I still got a belly. But I take that over any time. I don't have that bloated feeling like I'm full of gas and full of air, looking like I'm pregnant. People offering me the seat on the bus. After a while, I just laughed it off and took the seat because what do you think? It's part of it. I feel like I've aged, you know, like right now I look tired, but I'm fully awake and I'm well rested. But it's part of it. I don't think I'm going to be right for another year. I don't think I'm going to be fully right for another year. So sometimes I feel like I want to hurry up and get off this Suboxen, but I'm going to wait because I don't want to start detoxing from the Suboxen and then the Klonopin is still lingering. That can happen, folks. So give your body time enough to heal. Sometimes I'd be like, well, the Klonopin is out of my system. No, it's not. You got your GABA receptor, your neurotransmitter, all your brain has to heal, and that takes fucking years to heal. The only thing I take is the wrist withdrawal because my sleeping habits are really atrocious. But I take it like every other day or 3 times a week, you know, and that's something I've been on for a long time, but I never fully took a whole 30-day supply. It was when I need it. So I do it when I need it. If I took it today, I won't take it tonight because it works pretty well for a while. How you doing? Hi. So, yeah, so like I was saying, like, I'm better than where I was fucking months ago. But I'm gonna tell you guys, folks, any doctor prescribes you Klonopin, fucking run. Shit is fucking the devil's drug. Suboxen is the devil's drug, but right now it is my life saving. Two wrongs don't make a right. People probably say she's crazy going back on Suboxen. What was I gonna do, folks? It was either Suboxen or Valium or Xanax. I don't know nothing about neither drug. I didn't have time to taper. I didn't have time for torture. And it got to the point where I thought the Suboxen was gonna work. It took two months for me to stabilize somewhere where I was able to get up off the bed and do something for myself. Nah, like I said, it is not easy, folks. It's not easy to make videos. I'm not on here to make videos for money. It's been a long time I've been on here for the simple reason I can't even stand the phone to ring. I can't stand anything. You can't do shit. You just can't do shit. So when you don't see somebody on the videos or not making videos for a while, it's because we're not well. We're not well. So I said, you know what? Let me jump on here real quick while I got the little energy. Let the people know because I think I owe it to you guys that did subscribe and take the time to listen to me to let you know I am alive. I'm still struggling, not as bad right now because I'm in a window. I'm hoping maybe it completely stops. I don't know. I'll see by the end of the year if I still going straight. But like I told you, sometimes people go 7 months in a window and they get sick again. So that's why they say you got to give your body like 3 to 4 years to completely heal. I don't know. But knowing me, I'm going to take the chance next year and try to get off it. But it all depends how this continue, like right now, this window period. Could it be a window period? Yes, it's a window period right now. But could it be that I'm fully recovered? I don't know. But a year and a half, guys, I was really fucked up. Really fucked up. I didn't think I was going to make it. Every day was a fucking struggle. Every day was a struggle. I couldn't go outside. I went out in the dark. Who does that? Like a creature, like a vampire. I couldn't stand daylight. I wore shades in the winter. Who does that? Some people do it. But I did it because I couldn't stand the light. Okay, my days, I couldn't sleep all day. Slept at night maybe 2 hours. How can your body recover if you're so fucked up? Well, like I'm just telling you guys, it's not easy. maybe some of these pills work for some people, but I don't remember me ever having anxiety or fucking panic attack for me to be put. I told the doctor, why you put me on that thing? I don't know nothing about that. Oh, it's for a combination for you. And I still think that he'd be trying to sabotage me, offering different type of drugs. Like if I'm some type of, no, it's up to you. You need to decide what's good for your body. And these benzos, I don't want to know shit about it. I have to go to your dentist to get my teeth fixed. I'm afraid. I'm afraid of what they're going to give me. I don't want nothing to upset my body. I had a little minor surgery that needed to happen to get rid of some fat behind my back, like a ball of fat that sometimes grows. I stopped that because I was afraid that the injection to numb the area was going to wake up the monster. What are you going to do? Right now, I feel good. I'm in Connecticut with my mom. It took me a year to come out. A year to do anything. It's a mind fuck game. But I wanted to let you guys know whatever you're doing, Suboxen, Kratom, Klonopin, Select, so all that you do recover, but know that it's a long process. I don't want nothing to do with SSRIs. Probably the risk withdrawal is an SSRI. I don't take it every day. Like I said, I know I do need something, but right now I'm okay with the risk withdrawal. But it's not an everyday thing. It's just sleep because right now, if I don't take anything, I can't sleep because I think I still have the effects of the Klonopin going on. Like I said, I don't want anything to disturb it. It's hard to eat because everything fucking flares you up. Like I'm hoping that this could be it for me because it's the longest. But people say some people get a long window. I don't know, like, but I decided not to worry about it anymore. Like, just enjoy it for what it is. Because tomorrow is not promised. That's the same thing with these windows and waves. It's not promised. I could be okay today, and tomorrow I could be on the floor, fucking crying, because it would hit me like it would hit me the first day. Folks, when I went through that withdrawal code, I tried everything. I stay away from supplements. Some people everybody has different genetics. For me, supplements don't help. They kind of rev up the feelings. The symptoms come like kind of rev up. They come back up. Like I try 5-HP, but if I'm on Risperdal, I have no business messing with 5-HP. I need to leave that alone. Okay, I need to leave that. I can't fuck with that. It messes with your GABA receptors and everything. So I'm hoping that by next year, if I continue still recovering, that maybe one day I could come on here and say, folks, I did it. I'm not on no benzos and no SSRI. Granted, I get depressed, but I'd rather deal with that by walking or doing something. But I really don't trust the psychiatric forum anymore. I don't do it. I just don't do it. I'm glad that he offered me the Suboxen. And I didn't even think about it. I just said, give it to me. It's like, when you're sick, you take it. If somebody tells you this will take you out of withdrawal, you're going to take it. You don't give a fuck if it gives you a heart attack. Because in reality, you're fucked up. What more can happen to you? You try anything. I'll climb a mountain. Bullshit, I can't even walk, folks. But anyway, make a long story short, I just wanted to say hi to everybody. Let you know I am okay. I'm trying to make videos, but it's hard to do that. It's just so hard. I don't do it for monetary because I don't get a lot of views. But I look through it. I get some views. And you know what, folks? It depends on the topic. I got a lot of views on Kratom. Folks, Kratom works. For me, it worked. But you really got to know that you need to just use it for what it is. To get you off whatever medication you're on, fine. After that, leave it alone. Don't even use it for energy because we go through pause after we get off any certain medication. Don't use it for energy because you're going to fuck yourself. Leave it alone. Go through the pause. The physical acute part is over. Go through the pause. It's a mind fuck game, but you'll get over it. I'm not bashing Kratom, and they're talking about making it illegal in the next 2 years. So I'm watching that forum closely because that's the only thing really that I trust as far as getting off Suboxen. I tried it and it worked. It worked. The only thing was, boom, I crashed with the Klonopin. If I would have known that, folks, about the Klonopin, I would have got off the Klonopin first with the help of the Suboxen, which I was already on. That's probably why I never got sick like that, because of the fucking Suboxen. I never got sick off the Klonopin. I would have had probably 2 years already clean from the Klonopin, and then I could have jumped off the Suboxen. But yeah, you live and learn. But now I know. I can do it, and I'm gonna do it. I'm just letting you guys know that you can do it. But seriously, when it comes to Suboxen and Klonopin, be very, very fucking careful. Know what you're doing. I wish everybody that takes Suboxen, just be careful. I mean, if you need it, you need it. You know, just be careful. It's not something you really, if they offer it to you, find another way. Find another way. Because they don't tell you after a while that shit don't work, and then you're left in misery. You gotta find something to get off of it. And it just doesn't, it's not like you could take volume and the Klonopin pain will go away. Mm-hmm. Volume takes a long time to get into your system before you start feeling any type of stability. And still, I still see that people still are having withdrawals. Fucking 23, 22 months off, and people still fucking feeling like they want to die. So I'm going to give thanks to my higher power. Everybody got a different higher power, that I am where I am today. And with that note, hi, sweetie. Thank you for catching on. I'm going to let you guys know. I just wanted to hop on here and let you know what's been going on. I'm going to try to get on every week, at least once a video, let you know. Or if something changes, I just want to let you know that I'm doing fine. Struggle sometime, and I don't struggle, but not as bad as before. Like I said, they come and go like the weather. So on that note, I'm going to bid you a happy afternoon. Be good. Take care. And for those who hopped on, see you later, alligator. I bid you good riddance. Bye-bye, sweeties.